What's up, y'all? We about to have a good talk tonight. We about to have a good talk. Let's see. How y'all feeling? How was y'all Sunday? I'm gonna let some of y'all come on really quick before we like get into it. Cause it's a lot I definitely want to get into tonight. We're not gonna be on here long, y'all. We're not. I promise you, we're not. But I kind of like going live on YouTube. I think I'm gonna do this more often. What y'all think? What y'all think? So I'm gonna let some of y'all hop on really quick. But we're gonna get straight into it. So if you are on, because I can't see, oh hey Desiree. What's up, girl? So, all right, let's see. Cause I would play some music up, but I don't want to get copyrighted. So yeah. Um, let's see. So like, how y'all feeling? Like, what's going on? Like, how was your day? Des, how was your day? I'm gonna pull up my notes. Cause tonight we're gonna have a really good talk. We're gonna be talking about like rebranding. Cause I know, hey Aubrey, tonight we're gonna be talking about rebranding, y'all. Cause like, I know, cause recently, like as of recently, I know I had a dream last night about it, and then like the other day I had the same like similar dream about like rebranding, like living a whole completely different lifestyle that we'll be doing now. So like, I know that's kind of like the topic of like, especially it's the new year, even though it's February, but it's like a a fresh start for most people. But like, if I was to rebrand myself right now, like if y'all was to rebrand yourself like from top to bottom, we talking about style, we talking about career stuff, we talking about all of that relationship stuff. Like if you could rebrand your whole life, like what would your life look like? I know for me, I would want to be living like a lavish lifestyle because like I really feel in my heart that's what I need to be doing. But we gotta work hard to in order to get to that place, right? But like rebranding, like just thinking about that whole topic, because that's like a generalized topic, because that really can get into like other avenues. But like rebranding, like it's not always like the outward appearance. It's not always that, y'all. When we talk about rebranding, we're talking about that was so good. Yeah, let's just get into it. Rebranding, like Bree, if you was to rebrand yourself right now, if you was to rebrand yourself, like what would you want to like, how would you want your life to be? Like, how would you want to be looking? I know for me, I would want to be dressing differently. I would want my personality to be different, even though I feel like I have a good personality. But what is this about? Tonight, we're going to be talking about rebranding, you guys. It's going to be a random live. I don't know who is this type in my comments. But y'all, we're going to be talking about rebranding. We're going to be talking about, elevating our life and like just different stuff like that. I have notes, so I'm not going to be just talking, you guys. I do have notes, so we're going to be getting right into it. Hi everyone. Well, thank you so much. We're going to get straight into it, y'all. I'm talking about rebranding, so I'm gonna pull up my notes. So first things first. No, you good, you good, you good. You good. um so yeah, so I want you guys, oh thank you so much, thank you. So y'all, when we talk about rebranding, number one, we have to define who we want to be. Let's define our identity. And I know if y'all look on my page, okay. If y'all look on my page, I know I did one of the Godwin series videos about rebranding, about like identifying your identity in God. But it's the same thing in the natural. Like when we try to figure out who we are, it's kind of like difficult because that always changes, but it's good to kind of like narrow that down to figure out exactly who we want to be. Because like I know for me, I can be like a little discouraged. Like I might have one track mind, like I want to be a certain way, but like that changes over time. Like you go through stuff, you deal with stuff. So like who we want to be now, we're not doing it now, but who we want to become, that is so important to really think about, y'all. So y'all let me know like in the comments, like who would y'all want to be? Like if you had to decide like what type of lifestyle you want to live, like what type of style, like wardrobe you would want to wear, like what type of lifestyle you really want to live for real. Like do you want to live like a lavish type of lifestyle, or do you want to live like a more conservative type of then y'all let me know. I thank y'all for the comments. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving the engagement. Loving it, y'all. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Outgoing. Yeah, that's true. Lavish for sure. I know for me, I love that type of lifestyle. Like, I just love the, what's the word? Aesthetic. You know, I just love it. I love that type of lifestyle, yo. I love that type of vibe. But, you know, me personally, like, I know somebody when I was talking to them about this very same thing, they would say, I would want to rebrand myself like a IG model type, but not like go full throttle with it. Hi, not full, throttle with it, but they would say, like, they would get like the cars and the house, and that's all good. But when we talk about rebranding, right, we're talking about the inward person as well. Like, we're not just talking about the lavish lifestyle. We got to focus on us on the inside too, right? So yeah, like, we definitely have to identify our self, who we want to actually become on the inside, because that's so important, y'all. That's so important. That's so important. And then on top of that, who we are on the inside, it has to match who we are on the outside. Like, we can't be on social media portraying a certain thing and then we're really evil on the inside, or like we're really down on the inside. Like, we're not really being our best self. We're not showing up as our best self because we're so busy trying to portray something that's not true. If it's not true all the time, y'all, we should not be on social media. We should not be doing the things like that if we're not really showing up as our full self, completely, authentically. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely have to do that, y'all. And then another thing, y'all, we have to develop new skills. When we talk about rebranded, it's okay to try something new. I know for me, I really definitely want to get into, like, different hobbies. Like, what are some hobbies that y'all like? I know for me, I want to start doing like more of like pottery stuff, like, cutesy stuff, like stuff I can really get into like during the weekend, like during my downtime, like rather if it's pottery stuff, rather if it's like crocheting stuff, like any type of like downtime type of vibe. I need to read more books. Same. I have a few books in my library. I just, for whatever reason, just didn't pick it up. But let's see if I can. Here's one of my books that I really like to read. Really, really good. Really, really good. Um, it's called I Did a New Thing by, of course, the beautiful Tabitha Brown, y'all. If y'all have not read this book, please go get this book, y'all. It is so good. So good. It's good for like an everyday, like daily read, because it's talking about the very thing we're talking about tonight, rebranding yourself and not being afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. In the book, she like breaks it down like day by day, like what she did differently. That was something new that she normally wouldn't do, but it was new to her because it brought her joy. It brought other people joy, like stuff like that. So when we rebrand ourselves, we have to also consider, like, what is something I can do either on a day-to-day basis, or what is something I can do differently that can not only bring myself joy, but I can bring joy to other people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's definitely the queen. Yeah, she is definitely the queen of rebranding. It's a shame how Target did her line. It was crazy. But I really hope and pray that that kind of like change, and she can get her coins back. Uh, yeah, like, so rebranding, y'all. Like, just kind of like focusing not always on our outward appearance. Of course, we want to be looking beautiful and stuff like that. We want to make sure that we looking tea. You know what I'm saying? But it's also about rebranding who we are on the inside, making sure the beauty within shines just as bright as the beauty on the outside, y'all. Just as bright. So yeah, y'all let me know. Let's put some in the comments. I'm loving this so far. Also, here's another good tip, y'all. I'm gonna read my notes. Also, another good tip: we have to refine our online and offline presence. I kind of got into that already, but who we are on social media, who we portray out there, who we are showing up as on social media and different, avenues, stuff like that. That same person, whoever we are in the natural, like, in the physical form, we need to be that same person. I don't want to be on social media. I'm all ratchet. I'm this and that, and like in real life, Shy really not like that. Like, she's more quiet. She's more conservative. She's more like to herself. She's an introvert. So I'm not gonna get on social media and be something completely different than what I actually am. Like, no. Like, whatever we are doing, guys, we have to make sure that we are genuine and we have to make sure that we're authentic in what we do. Not matter if it's content creating, not matter if it's whatever it is. We have to be authentic. We have to be authentically ourselves, you guys. Always be yourself. That is so key. Always. We have to adopt a growth mindset. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to broaden your horizons. I know me and my mom and my family, we talk about that a lot because it's sad how there's a lot of people in my family that are so scared to, have that big dream type of mindset. They are so afraid to, dream outside of the box. They are so conformed to the city that we're from, which is Philly. But it's sad because we moved out of Philly. We're not there anymore because wow, we have other dreams and we have other visions for our life. Like we don't want to be confined to one city and to one box. So that's good that if you have a mindset of like a bigger dream, that's good because you don't want to confine yourself to one specific thing. Like you want to make sure that you're kind of thinking outside of the box at all times, right? And oh, somebody text me. Yeah, having a growth mindset. Like, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of growing. Like, we talked about hobbies. What else we talk about? We talked about like the physical, like whatever we want to, like if we want to elevate in our physical form. Like, let's say we want to lose weight, stuff like that. I know that's one of my goals, honey, because yeah, it needs to be done. But I can't say I want to do that when I'm not applying myself. We have to apply ourselves, y'all. That means every day, not matter if I'm not really feeling it or not, I have to go and push myself. I have to push myself because that's how you're going to achieve those goals, y'all. That's how you're going to get there. And that's the only way you're going to get there because we can't just run our mouth all day long saying, I want to do this, want to do that, and then we really not even trying to apply the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I need to do more content. Yeah, same. This week, as a matter of fact, let's see how many. Because y'all know I talk about this agenda book all the time. Let's see, for this week, I have a few videos coming up. So, of course, I'm going to do another Godwin series episode. But, yeah. If we are inauthentic, this world... Right, there's a new world. So, outside of our belief systems. That's so true. That's facts. That's so facts. That's facts. I think it's so important that everyone, I mean, of course, you're going to run into people that's not authentically themselves, but when we focus on us, we have to make sure that we are showing up in the world as ourselves. So that way, whatever job we get, whatever, plan that we have for our life, we have to make sure that we are ourselves. So that way, it's not even said that, oh, Shira's being weird, Shira's being fake. No, because I showed up as me. I'm going to get the opportunities. I'm going to get blessed because why? I'm being myself. I'm not trying to scam anybody. I'm not trying to slight anybody. I'm being myself completely. But it's sad that we might run into people that's not always like that. They rather portray a certain thing or they rather do something just to, I guess, elevate themselves. But that's not really beneficial. It's not beneficial, y'all. We have to be ourselves at all time. So tonight, I know, let's see. Probably, I'm not sure if you guys even know, but tonight we're going to be talking about rebranding. I might make this into like a series for actual YouTube, like, actual videos, but I just want to test it out. Yeah. That is so true. So true. So true. I'm loving the comments, y'all. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That's so facts. Here's another really good point. And if y'all have something to say as far as like rebranding and elevating, y'all let me know in the comments. And we can definitely talk about it for sure. Here's another good one. We have to prioritize our self-care and our well-being, y'all. And that's something that I talk about a lot. I talk about self-love a lot. I talk about self-care a lot. Like just making sure that we are good. Because in order for us to grow and like rebrand ourselves and kind of change who we are now to be the better version of ourselves later, we have to start with us. We have to start with like creating those small what's the word, like routines, like a night routine, a morning routine, like something I do every day to kind of align myself with like the better version of me, because I can't say I want to show up as a better version of Shira if I'm still like waking up late or I'm going to sleep late or I'm not really putting my best foot forward, I'm not really applying myself. If I'm in school, I'm not really studying like that. If I'm like at work, I'm not really applying myself at work in order to get promotions and get elevated at work. You know, different stuff like that. Like if I'm not applying myself in every aspect of my life, how can I say I'm trying to rebrand myself? How can I say I'm trying to change for the better if I'm still doing the same stuff that's not bringing me growth? It's not bringing me happiness whatsoever. I'm still doing the same, you know, the same stuff all the time and just being stagnant. Yo, in order to grow, in order for us to change and rebrand, because we wanna throw that word out there a lot. Like I wanna be, rebrand myself, new year, new me, and all the other stuff that people say all the time. In order for us to actually be the newer version of ourselves, we actually have to do the work, y'all. It's one thing for us to say all the time, but it's another thing to actually change for the better. Actually change, y'all. So, the fifth tip, y'all, prioritize self care and well being. Develop habits that support mental, emotional, and your physical health. Let's talk about mental health real quick, because I know, whew, child, that topic is, we can really go all day with that, But mental health, it is so important. Now February is Black History Month, y'all. We look, even if it wasn't Black History Month, we should be prioritizing our mental health every day of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so important for us as, African American people. We definitely have to make sure our mental health is first and foremost, because life really be life in. Our mental health is really tried on a day-to-day basis. Like, literally, not matter if it's people outside, not matter if it's our own family members, if it's like stuff that we cause on ourselves, whatever it is, our mental health is literally tried every day, y'all, every day. But again, we have to do that work. We have to do that work in order for us to be, kind of aligned in a way where our mental health is not tried, our emotional well being is not kind of like rocky. We have to make sure that we do that work and do the things that's going to, bring us peace and not cause chaos in our life and not invite it. And then if it is chaos, we have to do the things we have to do to get rid of it, right? Yeah. So we have to develop habits. Oh, I read that part. And also set boundaries to protect your energy. We just talked about that just now. We have to do that. Perfect example. Those that follow me on Instagram, I had briefly did like a late night talk type of thing. It was like a few days ago or so, but I was briefly talking about a situation that happened in my family, and it was basically like something personal, but it didn't personally happen to me, but it was towards my sister. But I was just sharing on my page like how that right there affected my whole family in a way where we just like, that's crazy, because it's always something going on. And it's even crazy to me how family will kind of like slight and disrespect family, and like they want to pretend like nothing is wrong with that. They want to pretend like, nothing is happening. Oh, they didn't do that. So it's like stuff like that. When you notice stuff like that, even in your own family, people being weird to you, people being like, kind of like disrespectful towards you, child. It really be your family, y'all. It really be your family. We have to do what we have to do to set those boundaries. Because I'm not about to crash out. I'm not about to crash out, get upset, get up and get angry, getting like really, enraged, when it's like, is it really worth my time? Like, y'all, is it really worth my time? She's saying, how do I comment? It should be comments at the bottom. You might have to download the app. If you can't comment, if you're viewing and you can't comment, try downloading the YouTube app, because it might open up that way, the comment section. Yeah. She just texted me. But yeah, y'all, like we have to set those boundaries. We have to set those boundaries, y'all. Because trust, it is so important. We're talking about rebranding ourselves. We're talking about elevating for the better. We have to do that. And it might hurt. It literally, because I know for me, like as far as friendships, I had to set those boundaries, because you, as my friend, you shouldn't even have the mindset to even slight me the way you did. You know what I'm saying? So that means you're not a friend of mine. That means I have to set that boundary with you. I can't allow you further in my life to get closer to me when you didn't even value, the place that you had in my life. You didn't even hold that dear to you. You disrespected me and didn't think twice about it. So it's like I have to set boundaries and not think twice about it. I'm gonna just set my boundary and then you either take it or leave it. So we have to do that, y'all. We have to do that so that our mental and our mindset is like aligned. Because I'm not about to crash out and work myself up and make myself even more stressed because of people. We're not doing that, y'all. March is actually a great month for rebranding. It's the time for spring, yes, and renewal of life. Yes, that's so true. That is a great month. Yeah, maybe I should. Okay, you just gave me an idea. Okay, so March we can do like a little rebranding type of series on YouTube. Which I think. I think we should. I think we should. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. So I'm not gonna be on here too long, you guys. I'm gonna do probably like 4 or 5 more. I'm gonna keep going. So we also have to refresh our style. I mentioned that before. So like let's say if we wanna like change that that is so true. That is so true. Oh my goodness, yes. Exactly. Exactly. I have, and it's crazy because I have a whole child. I have too many scenarios in this department right here. But listen, when we're talking about boundaries, because that can be a whole nother live, right? We're talking about boundaries. Listen, friends, family, whoever it is, when people think they even have, I don't know, when people even think they can try you, that's just crazy to me. Like that shouldn't even be in their mind to even want to try you, to kind of like disrespect the boundary that you clearly set. Like one of my friends, well, so-called friend at the time, when you're in high school, you think you got friends, right? But whole time they ain't your friends. But listen, yo, in high school, because me and my sister, we went to the same high school, and we had some friends, and it was just like boundaries that you set. It was just disrespected, and me being me, the nice friend I am, I know, the nice friend I am, I'm just trying to like give you the benefit of the doubt, trying to be like, okay, like maybe something's going on personally in your life, you just like lashing out, you just doing whatever, not even thinking twice about your actions. But no, when you think about it, like, wait a minute, you are very much aware of what you're doing. So it's like when you set boundaries and when we see that people constantly cross them, we have to check them on it. We have to do the necessary steps so that way our peace can no longer be, you know, disrespected in a way. And when we set boundaries, people have to respect it. You have to respect it. Facts. What do y'all think about boundaries? Like, what is a boundary that y'all have set before that people have just crossed? Because I know when people think they can like take advantage, they definitely will for sure. But we have to do what we have to do to make sure that we let other people know that you can't cross me over here. Like you can't disrespect me and like cross those boundaries. Like it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. For real. So back to the topic. We're talking about rebranded. Confidence, guys. That is another good point as far as rebranding and kind of like changing who we are to meet the better version of us, later on. We have to start developing a sense of confidence. Walk in the room knowing you are that girl, you are that guy. Like, listen, nobody can tell you anything different, okay? Nobody can disrespect you and it'll phase you. Like, because people gonna be rude regardless, right? We can't stop somebody from doing what they want to do because these are grown people that's just gonna do whatever, right? But we have to walk in a room, walk anywhere, believing that we are the stuff, that we bring value, that we bring peace, we bring hope, we bring love with us, that we're not going to let anything or anyone disturb our peace, okay? And we're going to walk knowing that, we are the stuff and nobody can tell us anything different. So having that sense of confidence, y'all, it is so important because we cannot be a new version of us, or we can't meet the newer version of us if we still in that kind of like old mindset of like, oh, I don't know if I can do it, or second guessing our talents and our gifts and our, abilities. Because that was me, y'all. That was me. Oh, that was me. I was always second guessing who I was and what I brought to the table. I was always second guessing. And so, if I could be real with y'all, because we having this talk, right? We having this talk. If I can be real with y'all, I still have those moments where, you know, I was like second, or I sometimes I do it, second guess like what I can do, like my gifts, my talents, my callings from God, different stuff like that. Like I second guess what I bring. Like sometimes I kind of like be like, all right, what do I bring? It's like I can do this, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. But like, like is this stuff really meaningful? I'm like, hold up, Shira, what are you talking about? Yes, it's meaningful. Like, stop. I guess, and I think partially, I think part of that is comparing what I'm doing now to what other people are doing. Just because we may be in the same industry, we may be in the same basket, doesn't mean we're the same apples in the basket. I may be a red apple, you may be a yellow apple. Like we might be doing the same thing, but what are you doing different? That's what are you bringing to the table that's different from somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do walking in confidence? What can you bring different to the table? That's what I'm getting at, y'all. So like with confidence, that'll be easy. That will come easily for you. Like when you walk in confidence, you know exactly what you bring. Hi, hello, thank you for joining. Yeah, so when you walk in confidence, like, no one and nothing can stop you from being you. No one and nothing can cause you to second guess like who you are, what you bring. Like, no. One boundary I set with myself is once I've been shown who you are, always in my weakness. Now, strength, you will no longer have interest. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, so tonight, thank you for joining. Tonight we're talking briefly about rebranding ourselves for the better, rebranding ourselves, kind of like what can we do to change what we're doing now in order to meet the person that we want to become later on. So I wanted to briefly talk about that, and I'm deciding on if I want to do like a YouTube series on this to kind of like stretch it out a little bit so that we can really like get into it, because this topic right here is so generalized. We can really get into it, but I wasn't going to be like on here too long, y'all. But I thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do like one or either two more tips for tonight, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do. Okay, y'all didn't confirm it. All right, bet. So March, you just gave me a really good idea. March is definitely a good month because we're coming out of this cold weather into the new newer season. So yeah. March, I got it. I'm gonna definitely write that down right after this live, y'all. So thank you so much, girl. Thank you. Um. So yeah, what was I at? Oh yeah, I was reading your comment. Let's go. I'm gonna just read it again. So she said, one boundary I set with myself is once I've been shown who you are, while I was in my weakness. Now that I'm in my strength, you are no longer you no longer have entrance into my life. That's true. And that's what a boundary is. Like once, like when I'm in my lowest point, when I see how you move, because I know that was a big thing for me, because it was at one moment where, like, let's say if it was a money thing, right? For example, a money thing. Let's say if you end up getting like a lot of money out of nowhere, maybe it was just in the, I don't know, promotion on your job or whatever it is. You actually have a lot of money. Your friends or whoever asks you for money, boom, I got you. But then let's say if you're low, or if you're not really in like a good financial place right now, you kind of like struggling a little bit. You trying to like make ends meet, da 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 da. You trying to like make sure you good before you can help somebody else financially, but you really know who your friends are. That's the point I'm getting at, y'all. You really know who your friends are, who you really locked in with. When you're at your low moment, they still your friend. Nothing has changed, stuff like that. But if I see you kind of moving weird, if you moving weird, moving funny, and you see I'm at my low point, or let's say if it's not a money issue, right? Let's say if I'm just in a low place mentally, right? If I'm in a low place and I see you kind of moving weird, you kind of moving a little, I don't know, funny, I don't know. You just not my friend. You just not my friend. You're not somebody I should really have in my life like that. Like, yeah. So boundaries are so important, y'all. It's so important. I definitely want to work from home. I'm already in school, but I did apply for an online job. It's good. That could help me. So I might just do that. And yes, series. Yes, I'm gonna definitely do a series. So yeah, I was thinking about doing a video because, you guys, if y'all don't know, I am in school. But currently I wasn't able to do my the past semester at my school because of like financial aid issues and stuff. So I was thinking, like, should I like transfer schools, like take the credits I have and move somewhere else, or should I just like start over? Like, I don't know what I want to do, but I definitely want to get back into it because I'm trying to get this degree. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like do what you have to do, and I'm glad that from Desiree, from your comment, you're basically showing that even though things are not working out, I'ma still try. I'm gonna apply for jobs. I'm gonna keep going, keep going. If I have to work from home, because that's what I do. Hey, that's what I do. I work from home for now, but I'm trying to get back out there. Like, so just go with the flow and also pray as God, like where, like, what should I do? What should I do? So like, do what you have to do. Listen, cause I know college is not for everybody, but like, do what you have to do. That's not gonna stress you out. That's for sure. Do what you have to do. It's not gonna stress you out. But yeah, I'm gonna do like one point, talking about one more point. As far as, well, actually, these are really good points. What y'all think? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just finish this out. We got like three more, y'all. We are on good time. Yeah, thank you. And if you want to get back into it, I would just transfer schools either way to make it easier. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because since I'm no longer in Pennsylvania, and I moved, so um, yeah, I think I might just do that. I might just do that. Just transfer all my stuff. Yeah. So let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. We kind of like touched this a little bit. Upgrade your daily habits and routines. Just kind of like changing what you do on a day to day basis. Like the different routines and stuff that you do. Just like change it a little bit. Let's say if it's not working for you, or I know, like, if I know I'm not really a morning person, I don't want to start blasting loud music, or I don't like loud talking. I know that's it really depends for me, but just like adjust your life as it, not as is, but y'all know what I'm saying, like change your life so that way you're not stressed, you're not upset, stuff like that. So if you're not really a morning person, like, do that. Have you ever considered looking into universities in Germany or Europe? Do you know they are free? No, I have not. But thank you so much for the insight. I'm definitely going to look into it. I know one of my cousins. She does the studying abroad type of thing for her school. But yeah, I'll look into it. I'll definitely look into it. I'll look into it. Um, so yeah, we briefly talked about upgrading your daily habits and routines. So I'm not going to really jump back into that because we did talk about that. Reevaluating your circle, we definitely got into that as well. Yes, and they're online. Okay, I'm gonna definitely check into that for sure because I need to get this degree. Okay. Because again, like we talked about perseverance briefly, I know I did a video on that too, like just pushing. Because I know school has kind of been like a little uh, it was working for me, but then it wasn't working for me. But it's like, I don't know. It's like up and down for me. So I really need to find out where I belong as far as school is concerned. Because I definitely need to get this degree, y'all. Like, no more stopping. This year is going to be my year. I'm going to get back in school, get this degree. I'm going to do what I have to do. Because no more waiting, no more procrastinating, no more none of that. We got to get to it. So we did talk about that. Um, I'm gonna do the last two. Set clear and actionable goals. So that's really good because sometimes when we dream. I don't want to say too big because it's good to dream big, but we want to make sure that the goals and the stuff that we have set, these are things we can actually do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when we talking about our daily routines and stuff that we do, we don't want to say, okay, in the morning I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym. Now, if you have that type of um determination, if you have that type of, energy, if you want to do that, keep doing it. Me personally, I'm not waking up at 4 a.m. to go to anybody's gym. That's just not a good time for me. So if I have to adjust that, I'm not going to set that as a goal in my, all right, boom, child, we're going to wake up at 4 a.m. We're going to get to this gym. And then here it is in my complex. It's a gym right here on the property. So I could just walk down and there it is. But 4 a.m., that's crazy for me. I can't do it. Some people can do it. I can't. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. But yeah, we have to set clear and actionable goals, like stuff that we know we can actually do. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do something and I know I can't do it. Literally, I'll be knocked out. Okay, same, same. I think 4 a.m. is kind of a crazy time, but I know like a few people I know wake up like super early. to go to like work out and stuff. But yeah, even if it's like walking a dog, I know I don't want a dog so bad. I want a dog so bad, but even if it's like walking a dog or something, that's still working out. So I wouldn't wake up that early, but yeah, I would definitely get some working out in every day for sure. So we did talk about eight, reevaluating the circle, setting clear, actionable goals, breaking down your rebranding journey into small, achievable steps. So that's where we're at, y'all. We have to break it down. The big goal and the big dream that we want to have. Let's say if my dream is to get my college degree, so what I have to do, I'm gonna chop that up. Okay, this semester we're gonna do this. This semester we're gonna do that. We're gonna make sure we sign up for tutoring. We're going to make sure that we are active in our pursuit to reach that goal. We can't just set huge goals like that, like graduating college. That is a huge goal. So if we're going to set a goal like that, we have to make sure that we're doing things that are going to what? Place us there. Small steps, one step at a time. We can't just jump there. We have to break it up, break it up. Um, so yeah, track and also track your progress. That's good. And celebrate your wins along the way. So one of my huge goals, one of my huge dreams, is to reach a certain amount of subscribers. So recently, I posted on Instagram when I hit 100 plus. It was like 100 or something subscribers. So far, I'm at what? Let's see. I think I'm at like what 115 or 117. So like it's growing because I remember the first video I posted. Like I was just putting myself out there. Like just threw myself out there. Like if this works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But I'm gonna have fun anyway, right? I'm gonna have fun anyway because I love talking to the camera. I love interacting with y'all. I love talking about good topics such as this. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love talking about topics like this, like rebranding, elevating yourself, self care, self love, different stuff like that because we all can use it. We all could use this knowledge, you guys. We all could use it. All of us can use it. So yeah, like that huge goal like that, I celebrated my small achievement, which was what hitting 100 plus subscribers, and then that's going to be ended up 500 plus. Then it's going to be 1,000 plus, then 10,000 plus. We never know what God has in store for us. You just never know what we're going to end up doing, in the future. But it's good to celebrate those small monumental things that happen in your life. It's good to celebrate that. Like we can't just let that slide. Like because there's a lot of channels out there that haven't even made it past the 100, subscriber mark. So, because maybe they're just not as active, you never know what it is. But it's good that I have a good support system. I have amazing friends and family. I have great people that I've connected with as far as content because these are the people that's kind of pushing me to kind of keep going even though I may want to give up. I may want to be like, all right, I don't want to do the video, I don't want to go live, I don't want to post nothing all day. I just want to chill. I just want to plan. Me, I'm a heavy planner. But I can't, as y'all can see, I'm going to show y'all for example. I'm a heavy planner. So this was November of last year. So I wrote down a lot. I know February for this year, I wrote down a lot. But I couldn't really fill in everything because there was a lot going on this week. So I really didn't do as much content as how I probably should have and kind of like push myself to do it. But either or, I was still able to plan. And at the top of every month, because March is getting ready to come, so March 1st, you best believe I'm going to be planning, setting those goals for the month, making sure that I'm on top of it. So that way, that huge goal of reaching those amazing numbers as far as content stuff, we can't just jump there. We have to celebrate. Okay, I see you, Shy. You got the 100 subscribers. Okay, I see you. Then it's 500. Oh, snap. Okay, we grown, we elevated. Okay. Then 1,000, and then so forth and so on, right? We have to celebrate those small monumental things, y'all. Whatever it is, not mattering if we lost, let's say if I lose 5 pounds, if I weigh myself, let's say, what's today? Sunday, next Sunday. If I weigh myself and I seen I lost 5 pounds, okay, Shy, you lost 5 pounds. Okay, I see you. Like different stuff like that. We gotta celebrate those small things, y'all, because we can't let other people celebrate us. I mean, we can let them, but they can't be the only ones celebrating us, y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like we have to also celebrate us as well. We have to celebrate ourselves as well. Yeah, so here's the last and final one, because I know I was only for a minute, but y'all, here's the last one I definitely want to get into. We have to own our narrative. Be intentional about how you want to present yourself to others. Share your journey authentically and inspire others with your transformation. Inspire people. We briefly talked about this in the beginning, y'all. We briefly talked about this. Like, in order for me to change who I want to become, or in order to be better, I have to make sure that what I'm doing every day is inspiring others to be better. Like, for me, when I do the content stuff, when I do like the Guy One series, and then in March I'm gonna do the rebranding series. So like when I have like videos and stuff like this, it's not just for me. It's not just for me. If y'all look on my page under the God One series, the different videos, different people are saying how they were blessed by the videos, how they've been learning stuff. They love the videos. They look forward to it. I get texts and calls about it. Like, you know, it's really a blessing, low key. And I'm sitting here thinking like, should I really do this? Like, I don't know if I should really do this, if it's really for me or not. But if it's blessing somebody, it's blessing somebody. Like, keep going. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're planning on doing, you know, whether if it's content, whatever it is, right? Make sure that you're blessing somebody else while you're doing it. Your message is great. It may not reflect your number count, but yes, they're definitely watching for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. So, for those that are still on, I have a question. Like, what is something that you can do, like starting tonight? Whether it's if you're starting tomorrow morning, like what is something that you are going to vow that you're going to do differently? I know for me, I wake up early for work and stuff, but I'm not really much of a morning type of person. But I'm going to be intentional as far as like my weight loss goals that I want to get done. Like whether if it's eating healthy, whether if it's moving more, like working out more, I want to be intentional with it. So I want to make sure that all right at this certain time, because I have like a few break. I have a few minute, you know, I have at least like 30 minutes in between my classes with my students. So I would say like at least like a little 30-minute walk or so, like around my complex, and then when I get off, maybe go to the gym. Like just plan it out, make sure that it's reasonable for you and your time. You know, so like what is something that you definitely can vow, you know, that you're gonna do every day. So I want to hear some of y'all comments before we get off. Because I really appreciate y'all love and support. I really appreciate y'all comments. Because we had a really good talk tonight, y'all. Even though I kind of like sprung it on y'all tonight. I didn't really like post it. I posted like a few minutes before I actually went live. But yeah. Like what is something that y'all would do differently? What is something that y'all can vow doing? You know, that you can really like change. Rather if it's like you're not really taking care of your mental health, if you're not really taking care of, you know, your physical well-being, like you're not really taking pride in your self-care, you're like unwinding down type of vibe. Like, you know, what is something that you can do as far as your self-care, your self-love, your confidence? That's important. That's something that we talked about tonight. How can I build my confidence that also can inspire other people to walk in confidence and be unique and be beautiful and just walk with authority, knowing that I bring something to the table and I bring value, I bring hope, I bring love to other people? Like what is something that we can do differently, y'all? Something that we really don't do before. So I'm gonna just, yeah. Some of these comments I did not see, but yeah. So y'all let me know, like, what is something that y'all definitely could do different? Yes, I said this every month, but my vow is again. Okay, 4 to 5 paid clients or donations instead of giving wisdom for free, which I love. That's true. Okay. That's good. That's a really good one. That's a really, really good one. It's crazy because my mom, she was telling me that too, like, because I know like a lot of things as far as let's say like if it's like hair stuff, if it's like anything, like where to get good vendors. So I started selling digital products. I started doing that because I didn't want to just, I wanted to, deep down I wanted to just give the information out. Like some people, they wanted to start businesses and I'm like, okay, well here's a really good vendor, like you should try them out, like try them out, girl. But I'm like, hold up, I can really get paid from making like an ebook on different vendors, and I'm gonna post it tonight. So look on my IG page. I'm probably post it on my YouTube thing too, the post thing. But yeah, like just start doing that maybe. You know, like try the digital product venue, whether if it's ebooks, planners, anything, to kind of like get the word out there, but you're also, getting the, the donations and the money as well, getting monetized for that stuff like that. Because you don't want to just give free information out there, that's also a blessing in disguise, but it's good to, do stuff like that. Like digital products is really good. It's really good. I know this is off topic, but have y'all had dinner yet? Because I'm serious, starving. I am starving. I am starving. I was not planning on being on here too long. What I do is of a spiritual nature. Got you. Got you. Got you. And that's beautiful too. That's beautiful. Got you. Got you. Yeah, I'm about to go eat dinner now, but y'all, thank y'all so much for viewing this live, y'all. I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate the support. I thank you guys for viewing this live, y'all. I'm definitely going to be posting on YouTube. It's in my book. Definitely this week for sure. I'm definitely going to put up some videos and like shorts and stuff you all to view, to love on, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for viewing. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for the comments and the love. And I will see you guys later because I'm about to go eat dinner. So yeah. Thank you guys so much. Yes, we are definitely going to do that rebranding series in March. Thank you so much for that tip, y'all. This is Gravy. Bless everyone. Have a wonderful week ahead. Yes, thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. See you guys later. Love y'all.